Oh my god, he really staring.
เราชอบปะล่ะ
What am I supposed to do? Yeah, I can't. Hello, so if you join this Patreon, I have all of these things here. Just wanted to show what I have basically. I didn't get to finish Heart Killers, but everything else I finished, so yeah. Thank you. Hello, so I'm gonna be watching Who is Band-Maid today, well right now, and if you haven't seen the video I already put up, I was asking people if it was okay if I watched only this video as a reaction and then I watched the actual individual member ones by myself because they're just way too long. Like they are all half an hour long, and that's for 5 different people, right? So it's just way too long for me to do as reactions because it would have to be like, it would have to probably be 3 separate videos maybe. I was trying to work it out and I won't be able to do it as 2 because I can't do an hour and a half thing. It would have to be 3 different videos, so I'd have to do like Miku by herself probably, and then the others like in the duos, right, as I've got them here. But I just don't think it's a good idea. I think I'd rather watch them by themselves and then just write down notes that would be helpful for me, you know what I mean? Because obviously then I can look through my notes and see, like, obviously people have been telling me like who writes the songs, because it's mainly Kemi that does like the actual song parts, right? She writes a lot of the songs, and then it's Miku who writes a lot of the lyrics. So, you know, I find that very interesting, and I love that I already know that now. But I am very interested to know more about them, and I'd prefer to do it myself. Like, I was gonna react to them, but I just don't think it's a good idea at this point. So I think I'd rather just do this video, and then after that I'll do, you know, I'll watch them myself, you know, probably not right now, but I'll watch them whilst I'm like editing and stuff. Maybe tonight I'll watch them, but for right now, I'm just gonna do the videos that I want to do today. So yeah, so Who is Band-Maid I'll do today, and then I won't do any songs today for them, but I'll just do but that yeah. So anyway, you know what I mean, because for that as well I'll have to dedicate a day for a lot of the videos that I need to react to for them, because I've got, wait, let me count how many songs there actually are. Let me count how many songs I've actually got for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, so I've got 16 songs for them that I've got in my playlist, because obviously people keep giving me them every single time. So, you know, that's how many I've got. So if I want to do all 16 in one session, then I'd have to do it, you know, I'd do it with my headphones on like everybody wants. And it would have to be in a whole day, because that's 16 videos, you know what I mean? That obviously that will have to probably be, I'll do like 3 in each one, but it's a lot of videos to do, you know what I mean? So I'd prefer to do them all as one thing. Anyway. Oh shit. Stop. No, shut up. Oh my god. Anyway, so let's just get started anyway. Let's just watch the actual intro, I guess, and then we will see what they will actually be giving us in this intro. But obviously, because this is 7 minutes long, I can react to this so that I can tell people, you know, what exactly my thoughts are. But yeah, let's go.
Welcome to Orange's YouTube channel.
And I know a lot of people love this channel because of the intros and stuff.
This is Mika,
Yep.
Orange's original character, who is the image of the channel.
Yeah, this person likes her, right?
Please subscribe to this channel to support us, as well as to help us and Band-Maid reach more people all around the world. If you don't know them, let me tell you a story, a little summary of who Band-Maid is. We are in July 2013. Kobato Miku, a hard-working young singer, wants to create a band mixing cute outfits and cool rocking music. Platinum Passport offered her this opportunity, and Band-Maid was born. The first member to join was Kanami Tono, talented lead guitarist and songwriter, who was found by Miku thanks to the covers Kanami posted on YouTube and Nico Nico video. Next, Kanami talked to Akane, a drummer friend of hers, about her new band and asked Akane to join.
Sorry.
After some
Need a piece
hesitation,
of paper.
Akane finally accepted to the audition.
Oh.
Then, Akane talked to Misa, a bassist friend of hers.
Oh, interesting.
Akane knew that Misa was
wow.
already in a band, but she asked her anyway. Luckily for Akane, Misa's band had just announced its disbandment, so Misa joined Akane for the audition.
Pretty lucky.
Band-Maid debuted in July 2013 with 4 members.
Oh, really?
Kobato Miku on lead vocal, Kanami on lead guitar, Misa
I don't know if anybody actually said that,
bass,
but I don't remember anyone
and
saying
Akane
it.
on drums. The members quickly
You know that she got
realized
added, like
that they needed
the lead
another
singer got
vocalist
added.
to contrast with Miku's voice. Within the agency, they found the profile of a young dancer who wanted to become a professional singer.
Oh.
Named Psyche. The 5-piece band performed for the first time on August 22nd, 2013 at Shibuya AX in Tokyo. Band-Maid continued to perform live and record new songs for a year, but the band struggled to find their fan base despite all their efforts.
Oh, that's interesting.
Also, at the same time, the members thought about adding another guitar to the band. Since she was the founder of Band-Maid, Miku decided to learn how to play guitar with lessons from Kanami, as Miku had never learned any instruments before.
I remember people
In
saying
August
about this actually, that she learned.
Band-Maid released the single Ai to Junetsu no Matadoru, and for their first MV, they chose the B-side of the single, named Thrill.
Oh. Is that one of the songs I've got? Yeah, that's one of the songs I have. That's interesting. So they already did songs before, like this? Before, like he was
the turning
added.
point for Band-Maid, because it not only opened their eyes to the kind of music they all wanted to do, but also because Thrill literally saved Band-Maid.
Oh.
The label was going to put an end to Band-Maid after the recording of this single.
That's so interesting.
Had not been informed of this decision. But less than 5 months after the release of the MV on YouTube, a Facebook page called J-Rock Radio uploaded the MV, and Thrill exploded.
Oh, wow.
The video got millions of views in just a few days, and overseas fans started to write to Band-Maid on their social media.
Oh.
The members even thought their Twitter account had been hacked when they saw all these messages written in different languages.
That's so funny.
4 days later, an official Facebook page was created, and the band started to write tweets in English. Band-Maid was able to tour overseas for the first time in 2016 with concerts in Mexico, United States, and Europe, and continued to tour overseas every year except during COVID. Band-Maid continued to release songs provided by external songwriters until the release of their mini-album Brand New Made, when the members were finally able to write their first song, called Alone.
Alone. Let me see if I've got that. Oh, I haven't got Alone. I'll have to add that in.
Band-Maid wrote and composed almost all of their music, releasing new songs and performing a lot of concerts every year. All the members evolved a lot since the foundation of Band-Maid. Psyche, the shy young singer who at first had trouble fitting in with the other members, has become a confident
she's very. I said that in the
Kobato Miku,
the live
who
video that I
could
saw.
barely play some notes on a guitar, has become a confident guitar player who's not afraid to stand in front of the stage and show her skills while still doing backup vocals. Kanami, who learned guitar very late and started to write her own songs very early, polished her skills with the pen and the guitar to write intricate songs with melodies that will blow your mind. Akane, who struggled to keep up with the fast-paced songs, is now able to follow the rhythm of any song Kanami can write.
That's great.
Who almost left Band-Maid,
Oh.
who lacked confidence and was always at the back of the stage. Her bass skills have improved immensely, and now she's ready to show off whenever she starts to perform the music she loves.
Oh.
If you want to know more about
in that clip actually she was showing her face a lot more, like the fringe and stuff.
About each member and their incredible stories. We also have a Discord server where you can talk to very experienced and new fans from all
Yo, she's got a really good smile over there.
Band-Maid members are very different in their personalities and likings, but they have been the best of friends for so many years.
Who's she sitting on?
Nothing could keep them apart. And
That's so funny.
In September 2024, after being managed by Platinum Passport for more than 10 years, Band-Maid became independent and created their own management company under the name Made It, a play on words that fits perfectly with this amazing band.
Oh, that's interesting.
In the end,
Let me have a look.
Band-Maid is a band who loves music, their fans, and each other.
With me, you got it like that moment. I never change. That
That's so interesting.
is beautiful.
I definitely didn't know that they, you know, were in a company for 10 years and then they'd, you know, started their own like label essentially. That's so interesting. That's so cool. Oh, bruh. I do love the fact that like Thrill 23 million views, so 11 years ago. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see that. Obviously none of these videos I have in this list are in like a certain order. I've just put them in the order that people have given me them, you know what I mean? Like when I've been reading the comments and stuff, I've just been adding them when I'm reading the comments. So that's why they're all just random, because like some of them, like one of them was released like a month ago and then others have been like 7 years ago and stuff, and it's just like, you know, it's kind of crazy. So yeah, every one of them is just everywhere. So, you know, when you see these videos, when I do these videos, it's going to be really funny for you guys probably, because you'll be like, you know, why is this song here when it should be over here? But, you know, it's just the way it is. It's just the way people gave me these videos. And some people obviously gave me like live videos to watch or like music videos to watch, which is going to be interesting to see too, because... And then I don't know who, somebody else gave me a 1OK Rock video, which is Goodbye live thing, which I loved. I absolutely love 1OK Rock. Like, I don't know, do I have videos on here of 1OK Rock? I think I might do, but I listened to so many of their songs already. I have them on my playlist. I mean, I don't know if they've released anything recently because I really just haven't been looking. As I say, I'm very bad with keeping up with anyone, so yeah, that's just the way it is. But I wouldn't know if they've released anything unless it comes up on my on my like, you know, recommendeds on YouTube, or unless it just like, you know, it just pops up anywhere. But yeah, I don't really, or if some people talk about it or something. But yeah, I have no idea if they've released anything, but I absolutely love 1OK Rock. So if you love both these groups, like, you are, you know, we are in it together for real. But yeah, are there any other groups as well? Like, obviously I'm just getting into Band-Maid, but are there any other groups that you like, that you think I might like? Like, obviously I may not react to them straight away because that is going to be a lot of things to do. And I'm also getting into like a K-pop group right now, so it's going to be very difficult. But like, I am actually just curious. Like, obviously even if you say a group anyway, it doesn't mean I haven't listened to them before anyway. So maybe, you know, if you have other groups or bands or anything that you like as well, it could be K-pop, it could be K-rock, it could be J-pop, it could be, you know, T-pop, it could be anything, you know. I don't really know, but like anything you like as well as Band-Maid, that would be really cool if you would let me know like what other songs you like, because I think that's really cool, because obviously most people aren't just gonna like one band or one group or whatever. Like, I am a very multi-stan of everything, so you know, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm very curious to know what other groups you may like, or bands or anything. But yes, I freaking love Band-Maid's like whole vibe right now. Like, they are, yeah, they're doing so well. Like, all the songs I've heard, actually I completely forgot, but I don't think I've added the last ones to my playlist yet, because I changed playlists, if that makes any sense. So I think they're still on the old playlist, because I have like 500 songs on that old one. So and I kept on having to scroll to the bottom, because obviously when you add them, they go to the bottom. So for me, I had to change the playlist because it was just getting annoying having to scroll. So I need to add them to the new one that I've been listening to, because basically the only thing in there is BTS, so because I put their new album in there. So yeah, I'll have to add Band-Maid into that, because then I can listen to them in the car. That'll be really cool. But yeah, I don't know, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, there's so many things anyway. There's so many things going on right now. But yeah, as I say, it probably won't be until maybe Monday when I do like the Band-Maid songs then, because that'll give me the weekend to be able to watch their guides and write anything down. So I'll write it all down on here. So the only notes I've written down is like basically when they came into the group. So like I've got Miku first, you know, kind of me, Akane. Oh my god, I've got to learn how to say that right, because I'm definitely going to keep getting it wrong for at least the beginning. Misa and Psyche, yeah. And then Alone is their first song that they wrote like fully together themselves. Debut is Thrill. So the first few songs, however many there are, will be ones that were written for them, right? They were given to them basically. And then Made It is their new like label name. So that's the stuff I've written down. Obviously there were so many things they talked about, but I'll obviously learn those more in the actual guides for the member stuff. This is mainly so that I've got like the basic outline of when they came in, like things like that, because I do like learning when people come into the groups and stuff. But that's really interesting to know that I mean, I think people actually talked about it where they said that Miku was like the first singer or whatever, but I'm interested to know what their songs would have sounded like when it was just her singing. Because as I say, like, would they even keep those songs, or would they like, I don't know, like that's very interesting though. But yes, I'm gonna go. Goodbye.
That was a lot of like nonsense.
Can't be kidding.